I know BYU fans saw this the other night too, and there was a lot of people that were upset saying, well, these chop blocks and these holdings, they can't be legitimate. And so one of the things in my film review was I really wanted to try to pay attention to some of the calls because there were some bad ones that put BYU in bad positions in first down attempts and things like that where it looked like they were going to get the first. It was called back. So let's take a look at one of the chop blocking calls. And the chop block is put in place to protect a defensive end or to protect a rushing linebacker. You cannot have one offensive lineman connected with a defensive lineman, whether it's in an upright position or any other way. You can't have him connected to this guy and have anybody take a shot at the legs on this defender. So what happens is Boise State shifts out, and Idy needs to recognize that this is his guy. Once he shifts out, you'll see that I think that's Norman points at the guy, which basically is telling Idy, this is your guy, and I'm going to be coming down for center help. So let's play this out. So he leaves this guy, and now Idy's got beat on the inside, and his hips are open, and it's Squally Canada's job to come up and help on this block. Because I still think that if there was an outside rush, I still think he needs to pound down on this guy, because usually the offensive lineman is responsible for most dangerous, which is a D lineman or a down lineman, and the running back is typically responsible for a linebacker if he comes. So I don't like the position that Idy's in right here. But with that said, Squally has to know, and this is another thing that hurts you with Jamal Williams out. Squally has to know that he's connected on this defensive end. So you know very well, at no point, if I'm touching the upper part of this defensive end's body, at no point can I go low on this defensive lineman. That's 100% a chop block. I mean, by definition, by rule, that is the exact definition of a chop block right there. He goes down into the legs, so I've got what they call a high-low situation or a chop block. So that one's legit.